Hey YouTube, it's Andrew. Introducing the Yolaness SAPY 1600. I know. I'm not sure who comes up with these names too, but on paper, this looks like a great power station. So let's get into the specs, we'll do some testing, and at the end, I'll give you my opinion. The Yolaness has a 1600 watt inverter with a 3000 watt surge. On the top right, we have 4 USB-A 18 watt ports. Right below that, 2 USB-C 100 watt ports. To turn it on, just tap the USB button. To turn it off, just tap it again. Right below the USB, we have 4 AC outlets, 120 volts. Now this unit does have a LiPo4 battery with a 1536 amp hour battery in it, which is awesome. On the top left, we have the DC with a cigarette outlet right here and a DC barrel connector. To turn it on, just tap the DC button. Right below that, we have the AC input and a little breaker, 800 watts in. The solar input right here, it's an XT60, 55 volts max. And the DC input, 1224 volts, 240 watts max. On the left side of the unit, we have this ground screw and one large fan. And on the top of the unit, we don't have a wireless charging pad or a drawer. And on the right side of the unit, we have another very large fan. Now is the battery efficiency test. Remember, this is a LiPo4 battery, 1536 watt hours. So we're gonna just test it out. We're gonna put the heater on it and come back in a little bit. Guys, this is the most efficient solar generator power station that I've ever used. It is around 95% efficient on the AC inverter. We ran it for 2 hours and got 1.485 kilowatt hours worth of power, which is amazing. The battery's at 15%. I'm pulling in 151 watts from this solar panel laying on the ground. And you can see the solar icon on the top right indicator of the LCD. You'll see it again when I turn it on. Now I'm gonna plug in the AC power and you'll see it's dual charging. On the top right, the little AC icon kicked in. We're bringing in about 800 watts of power to this unit, and at the top left of the screen it says it'll be charged in 1.6 hours, which is really good. Let's test the pass-through charging. So right now we're bringing in 97 watts of solar, and we're going to turn on the DC power, and the DC power works while charging. Now we're going to do the AC. So it's bringing in 97 watts of solar, and we're going to see the pass-through on the AC, and it works perfect. So right here we got the UPS. We're charging off the wall, and I unplug it, and the heater remains on, which is great. UPS works good. I wanted to turn the unit off and see what happens if I plug in the AC. Will it turn the unit on automatically? To no surprise, it does. Now let's try that with the solar input. And the solar wakes up the unit. Now I'm gonna run the hair blower and then the heater at the same time. We're pulling about 1500 watts, which is no problem for this inverter. But let's see what happens when I crank up the hair blower to high. And it should hit right now, and it did trip the system, so the inverter couldn't handle that power. Let's talk the good, the bad, and the ugly. For starters, I really like the inverter on this unit. I'm able to power most of my medium-sized appliances, and it does it very, very well, efficiently. I was able to get 95% efficiency on this unit with the AC inverter. The battery is really good too, LiPo4. You'll be able to use it continuously for about 9 years every day from from full to zero. The thing I don't like about this unit, as you can see right there, is the LCD screen. It turns off regardless in 30 seconds, no matter what you do. There's no option to adjust that. It's kind of annoying, but if you're the type of person that just turns something on and leaves it, it's okay. Another great feature I really like about this unit is the AC input. At 800 watts, you could charge this thing up in about 2 hours. This solar input at 500 watts is really good. I really like that. One thing I kind of don't like is they didn't utilize the top of the unit. I wish they would have put at least a wireless charging port, if not like a drawer where I can store some of my cables. But overall, this thing is priced freaking aggressively. I'm seeing this thing pop up on my Facebook, my Instagram ads like crazy, and the price point on this thing is insane. I'd recommend this unit if you're just trying to get into the solar generators for possible backup of your house or an appliance of your house, something that you're gonna need a power for a few hours during a blackout, but not necessarily backup power to your house. This thing is pretty good. I really like a lot of things on it. It has also a built-in UPS, which surprised me. If you guys are interested in this, it'll be in the link in the description below. Guys, I appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching.